How do you clean wood look tile? Here are the top 3 tips you need to know. Hey everyone, I'm Coral and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, click that subscribe button down below and hit the bell for new videos every week. Today we're going to talk about what you need to know in order to clean your wood look tile. A couple of months ago, I did a video about the things that you need to know if you're thinking about installing wood look tile in your home. I'll link that in the card right up here if you are interested or thinking about that for yourself. I've had lots of people on that video ask about how you clean wood look tile. So today I'm here to tell you the top 3 tips and the things that you need to know in order to keep your wood look tile nice and clean. The number 1 thing that you need to do in order to clean your wood look tile is to vacuum it. Now I know that lots of people like to sweep their tile or hardwood or any hard surface floor because they feel like it doesn't put dust up in the air, but honestly I disagree with that. I feel like a vacuum is going to get up way more dirt than a regular dust and broom, and you're less likely to miss something than you are with the dust and broom. Not to mention, it's way easier. So I have a couple of different recommendations for vacuuming your wood look tile. Number 1 is a Roomba. If you're somebody that likes to just set things and forget it and not have to do any work, a Roomba is an incredible way to keep your tile vacuumed. We have a Roomba in our house and I just turn it on or set it and let it go and pick up all of the cat hair and dog hair off of the floor. It works really great. Another awesome recommendation I have for vacuuming your tile is a cordless vacuum. Several months ago, we got a Dyson cordless vacuum. It's the V8 Animal. I did a review on this video a couple of months ago as well that I will also link up in the cards. I absolutely love this vacuum. It's so easy to pick up quick messes off of the floor, and it's also really easy to just grab and vacuum things up. Our wood look tile is across 850 square feet of our house. We also have regular tile in the kitchen and all of our bathrooms. So most of our house is tile. It's so easy to just grab that cordless vacuum and do a quick cleanup, whether it be cat litter on the floor, something I spilled in the kitchen, cat fur, or just people are coming over and I can just clean things up really quick. The last type of vacuum that I have and I use is an upright vacuum. I have an upright Oric corded vacuum. Is just a normal upright vacuum. I do use this occasionally on our tile. If I'm doing a full deep clean, that cordless vacuum won't last the whole time, so I do also use my Oric vacuum to clean it up. So no matter which type of vacuum you choose, vacuuming your tile is very important. It's gonna help keep the dirt up off of your tile on a regular basis. You're not gonna get that gross, dusty feeling under your feet when you walk around, and it's going to help to overall keep your tile cleaner so you're not going to do the other 2 steps quite as much. My second tip for cleaning your wood look tile is mopping. Like I said, if you keep your floor vacuumed, you are not going to have to do this step quite as much. But every so often, that floor is going to need to be mopped. The cool thing about the wood look tile is that it hides a lot of the dirt. There can be dirt all over the floor and I wouldn't even know it with that vacuum. So every once in a while when I am doing a deep clean, I will mop the floor. Here's the important thing about mopping the floor. You gotta vacuum first. You cannot mop a floor without vacuuming it, because then all you're gonna do is push around the dirt and the dust and you're not actually gonna clean your floor. So that's another reason why vacuuming is tip number 1. Vacuum your floor and then you can mop it. There are 2 different ways that I would recommend to mop your wood look tile floor. Number 1 is a steam mop. I have one of those Shark steam mops. The way that it works is that you fill a small tank at the back of the mop with distilled water. There's a pad that you put on the bottom. You turn on the mop and it heats up and it steams and disinfects your floor. Honestly, for this wood look tile floor, that's all that you really need. Mopping it is just going to get up any stuff that is stuck on the floor and give it a nice clean. I also occasionally, when I'm using this steam mop, if there has been like a big spill spill in the kitchen or something really sticky on the floor, I will sometimes take a spray bottle of vinegar and water and spray it down on the floor first and then use the steam mop over it. Vinegar and water is one of my all-time favorite ways to clean and disinfect everything in the whole entire house. It's a great natural cleaner and it's a great all-purpose cleaner. I go into a lot of detail about cleaning with vinegar and water in my DIY cleaning products video. I'll also link that right up here in the cards for you if you're interested in homemade DIY cleaning products. The second type of mopping that I would recommend if you don't want to go out and buy a steam mop, because they can be expensive. Ours was given as a gift to us from my mom, so we didn't purchase it. The other type of mop I would recommend is just one of the traditional mops where you have a bucket that you dip the mop in and then use it to clean up the floor. If you choose this type of mop, what I would recommend that you use to put in it and to clean the floor is honestly just vinegar and water. I have used this type of mop on my floor before. All that I do is take a big gallon of vinegar. I'll pour a little bit of that into the bucket and then fill the rest of the bucket up with hot water. I like to get it as hot as possible and then use that to mop up the floor. Like I said, vinegar and water is one of my favorite all-purpose cleaners, and it's perfect for cleaning the floor because if you use other stuff to clean the floor, you can get a sticky residue on your floor. If you have small kids or animals, then you don't want them walking on whatever it is that you put on the floor. You don't have to worry about that with the vinegar, and honestly, it cleans the floor really, really well. My last tip for cleaning your wood look tile is cleaning the grout. For the most part, the grout on your wood look tile is probably a darker color that matches the tile that's on your floor, and you don't really have to clean the grout all that much. That being said, you probably will have to clean the grout occasionally. Not quite as much as other traditional tile because you can't see it quite as much. We've had this tile in our house for just over 2 years, and I honestly just cleaned the grout for the first time. What happened with our grout is that it started kind of getting a white look on top of it. We have a dark brown grout color throughout our wood look tile, and it started getting like this white residue on top of it. Now, grout is a porous substance, so it's constantly getting bombarded with the dirt. That's why vacuuming helps really well to keep it clean, and mopping as well. But anytime that you're mopping, you are pushing, because it's lower than the tile, you're pushing the dirt into the grout. So you might have some times that you're going to need to clean your grout. The best thing that I have found to get our grout on our wood look tile clean is this Rejuvenate Deep Grout Cleaner. Several months ago, I did a test of the best tile grout cleaner, and I found that a Tilex mold and mildew remover was best for our light colored grout. I did try that as a grout cleaner on this wood tile grout, and I just didn't feel like it did quite the same job as I did on our light gray grout. It was filthy, and it really needed that, I feel like, bleach in it to bring the light color out again, but I just don't think that that worked very well on the dark grout for this wood look tile. So the way that you clean the grout with this Rejuvenate Deep Grout Cleaner is that you pour it onto the grout. Because I was testing this out, I didn't buy the full system for this, so I just put it in a measuring cup and poured it onto the grout. Wait 5 minutes, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you want to scrub it with a grout scrubber. I just have this Libman grout scrubber that I got at the grocery store whenever I did that tile cleaning video several months ago. Give it a good scrub, and then you're going to want to mop it up. Grout cleaner is an enzyme cleaner, so I did 2 mops to kind of make sure I got it all up off the floor. The first thing I did was I used just a regular mop that you dip in water, and I just put it in water to get off all of the cleaner off of the floor. And I will say, whenever I did that, the water that came out of that was disgusting. It was so brown and gross. And the place that I tried this out at was in front of our laundry room, and our laundry room connects to our garage, and that's where we come in and out of our house. The cat litter boxes are also in the laundry room, so there is a lot of traffic going in and out of that space, and that's why that chunk of grout really needed to be cleaned. So that water was absolutely disgusting. So I did that mop, and then I went back over it to make sure I got it all up so that the cats and the dog weren't walking on it, I did a second mop of the vinegar and water mixture. So with the grout, you probably aren't going to need to clean it very often. If you're mopping and you are vacuuming on a regular basis, you're not gonna have to do it right away. It might be a couple of years before you have to do it, and you might just need to spot clean it. The places in our home that need it are the high traffic areas where there's been a lot of dirt or where I've done a lot of mopping. And so I just spot clean the small different chunks where the grout needs to be cleaned. If you're interested in more cleaning videos, make sure you check out my cleaning video playlist right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.